Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another fantastic episode of Let's Play Halo 2. This is episode 5, and in this episode we'll be taking on the mission The Oracle. We'll be progressing forward with the Arbiter, as we did last mission, and going after this heretic, as they called him. And hopefully we'll be able to put a stop for him. For the Arbiter's sake, I feel like if he fails any one of these missions, he's going to be in deep crap. But, yeah, so hopefully we could take him out. So now we're sort of moving on from where we were last episode. Getting to feel the place. Send the little guys in.
What is it? That stench. I've smelled it before.
And I'll see you back here in a second. And we are back and proceeding with the level here. We still got our energy sword and our carbine rifle from the last episode. Let's see, that little guy's pumped to go, I guess. I don't know. If you could tell, this episode is a little bit longer than like the previous two. I'm trying to be careful here. I die a lot in this level. I think I cut out most of it. But you can see the flood is... it's going rampant. Not good news. We know how much we love the flood. And that means that the flood is on this Halo ring as well, which is equally terrifying news. With that being said, we'll have a soda pop here to drown our sorrows about the flood. Everybody who was in the last series can likely remember how much I love dealing with the flood. I will say they are more manageable this time around. Or, no, I won't say that. They're less manageable this time around. They're more of a headache. Just a royal pain in the ass to deal with. Oh, let's pick up this one. It gives you, again, along with the other stuff. Oh, there's the heretic himself, but there's just a copy of him. I think he comes up red here, but yeah, if I try to hurt him, it doesn't hurt him. It's just a projection of himself. But yeah, the flood this time around seems more relentless. I don't know if it's that, like, we just don't have the items to deal with it, but I feel like I do particularly bad with the flood this time around. Here they come. The little guys are more of a threat this time around as well, because they can attach to the dead versions of the bigger guys, and then they can actually reanimate them. If you try and swing at them like I'm doing, they will jump away, which is not something they did in the previous game, so good luck dealing with them that way. And the ammunition that we shoot at them, as I said before, we already feel like we're limited on ammunition, so that becomes a hassle. On top of that, the flood that possessed the Covenant this time around, because we have a shield, they get a shield, so we're not even doing damage for the first little bit of attacking them if they attach to an elite. So they've got some buffs that have made them better, and because of that, dealing with them is not fun. If you'll remember, they also do a pretty good amount of damage to us. There you can see one that was reanimating because of the little guy, and you can see how much it took to put him down, even though he wasn't even up and walking. You're going to see that throughout this level. There are times where it's actually more beneficial to just ignore the flood and run, but obviously we don't get that luxury early on. Again, the Sentinels are kind of a big help here, because they're helping us take out the flood. You know, it's sort of their prime objective is to defeat the flood, but at that same flip of the coin, as soon as the flood's gone, or even when the flood's still here, they're gonna attack us too, so we're not even friends in this regard. The Sentinels tend to favor the humans. They don't really tend to outright attack them. Which, it was hinted at in the last game. It's hinted at this game too, and that's like one of the hints that they dropped there. But I don't think anything has really been said about it, but I'm not even going to get into it. There's been some hints dropped as to why the Sentinels or the Oracle are trusting of the humans. That's all I'll say. Just take a note of it now, because when we get further down the line in Halo lore, it's going to really rub me the wrong way once we reach a particular set of games. But I'm going to leave that there. This is one of those missions where we'll move and then we'll stop periodically. And the stopping periodically is going to be, stopping periodically is where we're going to be harassed and attacked by members of the Flood that are just going to drop from all sides. There is a little spot where I was hanging out at the beginning of this where you could sort of cheese this. Like the Flood can't get you in certain locations on this platform. But I would say more often than not, they're going to be able to get you. Are those the flying green guys? Or is that the Flood dropping in? Nah, it's the Flood dropping in. Yeah, their hitboxes are so weird in this one. They always want to bum rush you. They are so much worse in this game comparatively. Like, in terms of, like, wanting to be a threat. They tend to do so much more damage to myself. I really, really get stuck with them this game. I know last game I had a lot of deaths to them too. But it was, like, at a point in time, like, they were towards the end of the campaign where it was like, oh, okay, they can become a threat now. We're on episode 5. I think in total we're going to have 13 episodes here, so, like, not even halfway. And they're already being introduced as a huge threat. I guess thematically, because we already know they exist and we know what they're up to on the Halo rings, it kind of makes sense they would be here a little bit earlier. Oh, we lost the guy. He went down with fighting a member of the Flood. Give him credit where credit is due. He was trying his best. Okay, that was one of our guys. It's even, like, hard to tell the differences between guys. I don't know. I get confused still playing as the Arbiter, even though I played through the game before, just because I'm, like, always expecting to defeat the Covenant. I'm so used to being the Master Chief. Oh, there was a guy behind me. Yep. Look at this. Look at how much he ate there. That was like half of our ammunition clip there. Half the magazine. And he just walked away and dealt the other guy, punching him to kill him. And I can't even tell where they are because the Sentinels are floating above me, so, like, my map is... my map is misconstrued. And they can come up behind me and just completely obliterate me. The second time around when it got to this stage, you could see I hit up here. I'm not going to play through. I try to get my cuts as close as I can, but there's not really, like, that many good indicators in this game that I could tell exactly where I was when I died or what the previous checkpoint was. Needless to say, though, I died enough on this that I just decided to hang up here, because I guess they don't realize that they can get here just yet. Like, even though I'm pretty sure the guy is, like, directly underneath me. I think he just ran off the platform. No, there's still a guy down there. There's a couple of guys down there. I see at least one. I think we're stopped. I think I need to go down there and kill him before we can progress any forward. Kind of wanted to see him from up top here so I could just shoot him. And I saw him blip on the radar there for a second. If I'm smart, I'll jump down with the energy sword, yeah. Because that's usually as close to a one-hit KO as it possibly can be. And just run around. Oh, he's right behind me, yep. Okay, yeah, now we're progressing. Let's get back up there. It's safer up here. I think they can get me up here, too. Like, I'm pretty sure that they can figure out how to do it. I just saw a red dot on the map there, which means they're coming. Either that or a Sentinel's floating around and I have to kill it. Am I being a weenie here? Absolutely, yes, 100%. Is there good reason? Yeah, like I said, I died here a couple of times. I don't know, I genuinely don't see anyone, and we're moving. I see a red dot on the map, though. I'm not seeing the guy where I would... It's a sentinel. That would be why. Damn sentinels. There, I reloaded too early. Okay, there's one. I can hear the flood. I'm pretty sure I just heard one. And there's the door to get out of here. Oh yeah, there's at least two there. And the door's over there. Yeah, the energy weapon's going to become my best friend against the flood, I think. Because otherwise I don't really know like what works well. The plasma rifle used to work well against them. But in this game, I have not had like any success getting it to work against them. Unless we come across a shotgun, which would be mighty generous of the game to give us. There's a sentinel beam. Those in theory work well against them. Okay, what's going on? Okay, there's a bunch of flood. They're duking it out with the other guys. I'm pretty sure I die here, and I don't know if I cut it out. I might not. Okay, they're fighting them. Let's take this guy out. I'm okay with leaving like their grunts and jackals and things like that. Oh man, he came up right behind me. There's two of them. Okay, let's do a quick scan up here. Is anybody else up here? I'm not seeing anybody else, but I know that they can get up here now, which means that they can jump up and attack us. Come on up, buddy. See, it'd be nice if we can get a good group of them down there hanging out. I'm not quite sure why I jumped down. I have the carbine. I could have handled this a whole lot better. If this was just a mistake on Average Joe's part here. So I have the carbine. I could have taken them out from a distance. The carbine's not ultra effective, but it is effective enough. I'm gonna guess this is gonna be another claim and store situation. Maybe not. Maybe I can't until I kill everybody, though. Okay, pick up some rounds for the carbine. It's probably very wasteful to use on these guys, although I don't know what level... yep, here they come. Of course. There's more of them. There's always more. Oh, these are actually like the elites mixed in with them, too. I love hearing those guys scream, just... And my dog's looking at me like I'm insane, because she thinks I'm trying to talk to her. Okay, we're making good progress, though. Okay, kill these guys, yeah. Those guys are annoying. Is that you? Yeah. You're a threat. You are, too. There's all these guys. If I can get them, like, close to me, I should be able to take out a bunch of them with one shot. See, eventually they start to go towards the bodies. And they're trying to deflect away from me. They know that I want to kill them. These guys just are not as easy as they were to kill in the first game. Guess that'll do. They should only take one hit. That was probably some overkill on my end. But, like, yeah, there's, like, times where they'll feel like it's so relentless, like there's no way to kill them. But the reason that is because they just keep bringing more of them back to life. Oh, I stuck them. Okay, there's that. Jump back. Okay, they're above me. Can see that on the mini-map. There's one over there. He's coming. You almost want to bait them towards you and then slowly move away, because if you try to do that, you're just going to get hit, is what's going to happen. The energy sword has been my saving grace this whole episode. This one's got 100. I don't know why I switched. I should have waited until I was ready to leave the room to switch out. Just so that way I had something with really solid ammunition upon leaving this hell room. Don't want to use a terminal. I'm going to end up being a dumbass and using the terminal, aren't I? Yep, of course I am. I'm going to cut this short for you so that way you don't have to watch the thing. These are just like stories that they put in there. They add more context and lore to what's going on. They're cool if you want to unlock achievements and stuff like that, and they're relevant to the story, I guess, as a whole, but I think they only help the actual narrative. I don't think it's really important that we actually see these things happening. So let's get out of that. I backed out of that one. Normally it takes you to the pause screen, but I cut out the pause screen. There he is. Okay, he's one of those guys. That's why we're waiting. See, I think, yeah, I'm just not doing it right yet. In theory, what I should be doing is waiting for those guys to get super close, and then just popping off 2 or 3 quick shots. Oh, they're exploding. I think it's more of those guys. Oh my god, there's a lot of them coming. Let's grenade him and get out of here. Grenade him and get out of here, Average Joe. You're in deep crap. Okay, at least I'm moving away. Yeah, see, because these guys, the damage that they're doing is actually pretty decent. It's not chip damage. I mean, it is, but there's a lot of them. One soda pop down, one to open, just as the prophecy foretold. Okay, let's throw some grenades. When all else fails against the flood, if you can throw some grenades. I also recently learned, according to the logic of Halo 2, if you stick anybody with a grenade in this game, it counts as an automatic one-hit KO. Which is pretty cool. I did not know that. Okay, is there a button to push in here? This sort of looks like an elevator type-esque room. No, okay. You think we could just lock these doors once we leave and then maybe the flood wouldn't be an issue? Turn on my invisibility. No, this is too long of a stretch. I'm gonna need to kill him. Just throw some grenades first. You could blow up. You could blow up. We got our ship inbound. We're gonna be doing some damage to people. Oh, okay, we got some friends. Good. Friends should help. If they can keep up with me. Because I'm a speed demon. Burner. Okay, I need to get the hell out of here. This is going bad. Sorry, buddy. Okay, get down. Get down. Slowly move here. Okay. We're good, we're good. That looked like it was going to go way worse than it actually did. So now let's keep that in mind, Average Joe. Don't run into the exact same situation. That one, the guy was actually hidden, so I'll give that. That was fair. You can't be so paranoid as to not enjoy this game. This is going to go very poorly if I just try to stick it out. Yeah, go forward, turn invisible. Stick him with the sticky grenades. We got some bombs out there. I'm surprised that wasn't everybody. Oh, we still got at least one of our guys with us. At least I think. Yeah, there. No, we got 2. They're still here. The Needler. I guess it's something. I don't know why I didn't pick up 2. These have like 0 recoil towards them. And they shoot off that explosive round at the end. Just let's try and sneak past that guy in the lower level. What sucks about my helper guys is that like they're just gonna go for the kill. So like a lot of times they die for nothing. I get it, like they're helping kill the enemy, but they're helping to a degree that like they don't really need to help. So look at that, remember how powerful the Needler was in the last game? I mean, my guy's getting caught in a lot of friendly fire right now. But yeah, that did like nothing to them. Whereas the carbine rifle is actually at least being helpful. Okay, let's pick up the plasma rifle. This will at least be useful against the Sentinels, I know that.
This will save me from the storm.
I think I was supposed to go to the door on the other end. But yeah, he hijacks it anyways, and then we have to go and do a whole bunch of happy horse shit.
But they watch themselves in touch. We'll never break through this. We shall force him out. How? The cable.
Dog's running down the stairs. She's got some beef jerky. Not beef jerky made for dogs, but beef jerky nonetheless.
To the landing zone. The orbiter will continue upward, cut this station loose, and scare the heretic from his home.
Now, instead of making our way downtown, we have to make our way uptown. It's not worth doing Wilden, I don't think. Hopefully the neighbors are being a little bit loud, too. Hopefully you don't hear them too much. I'm going to grab a Sentinel beam. It's been a while since I used one. Like, I used one last episode, but I'm trying to, like, think of, like, what else can be effective against a flood. That was okay. Oh, I'm getting friggin' beaten alive. And you could hear as I'm firing that trigger that I'm not using it in the long stream form. I'm just repetitively hitting it. Okay, they brought him back to life. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. If you get rid of the arm whips that they have there, they can't actually attack you. They're just sort of a corpse walking towards you. Why can't I just be friends with the Flood? They see I'm attacking the Sentinels. I'm running pretty low on ammunition for things. And I think that's going to bake over and become a real problem here in a hurry if I don't do something about it. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to be stepping into one of the harder parts of the level now with this limited ammunition, which is going to completely and entirely blow. You have to go down and take out these beams. Once I figure out that that's the mission, things get a lot easier, but I struggle with it for a minute or two. I also am striving not to take out all of the Sentinels this time around. Oh my god. Brutalizing. Get out of there. Come on, Average Joe. Just keep jumping. See, look at it. They are like sponges, man. I swear. And my accuracy is pretty garbage, but it's not that bad. Okay, that time it was. That time it was on me. I'll give me that. Okay, I'm gonna go invisible and just create some distance, because it doesn't seem like it's gonna go well. Okay, now in Halo 2 fashion, they're all gonna see me instantly. And I remember these things from this mission. I'm pretty sure I have to switch. Grab it, grab it. Come on. Oh, switch. Use your noodle, Average Joe. Okay. I think I have to attack the beams here. Oh, man. Sentinels are relentless, too. I thought there was a cut there, but I don't actually think there was. I think the camera just sort of juked out there for a second. Either that or I like quickly turned. Let's dash that guy. Dash him. Yeah, and I do think the right approach here is to take out the beams. Now each beam you take out, I think unleash, like, more flood come up. So I think the smart move... Let me grab a sentinel beam here. I think the smartest move... Yeah, I don't think that's going to do too much damage. I think you actually have to slash it. You can see it damaged. But with each time we do that... Oh man, he had a sword too. That could have been a problem. I think more flood come onto the field each time. So I think you're better off to just run and take them all out. Like, instead of taking on each of the flood each time, just run to the next one, bash it. There we go. We're essentially cutting loose this portion of the station from the rest of the building, which is where the heretic is. He's in this station with us, so this should send him slamming to the ground, and then we can go down. He'll be cornered. He'll have to get into something to be escaping here, or he'll fall to his death. So he can't just camp out somewhere that we can't get to. There we go. I was gonna say, I didn't really notice much of a difference, but now I do. We are in a free fall. And yeah, I think I'm just being stupid right now, but I think what we have to do here is go to the center and go back down the elevator. So I think this will just keep falling. Sometimes I'm not great at listening to my team members tell me the instructions as to what I need to do, which can get me in situations like this, where I just end up standing here for a prolonged period of time. Also, it is kind of risky to jump at this point, too. Because there are, like, sections of this that sort of just go into the ground. But I think I started to piece together that, like, maybe I need to leave here. And being as this is telling me I can go somewhere, this seems like a good idea. You'll usually know in this game pretty quickly if that idea is the right idea, because you'll walk out to a whole bunch of enemies, and you'll get the loading done there. You can see there was definitely a cut there. I died here a handful of times. The deaths here aren't so bad. There's only one level in the game that I will fully consider as being truly bad, like to the point that it was unfair. But actually, as of recording this, I just finished all of the episodes playing them. I'm just going through and doing the voice recordings now, and then moving on to Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. I actually just bought some new games too, which I think will be really cool to play. But I say new, but there's some older games, but I found remastered versions of some of the collections there. I want to get through some of the games that I grew up playing with after Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, and then eventually we'll move on to Halo 3 as well. What is that guy doing? That was a fundamentally bad decision. Okay. That was not good. What are you doing? This is like bad choice on top of bad choice here. I just skipped every single flood that was on the previous 2 floors, so that I'm gonna guess they're gonna start coming down with a mercy here, or with a wrath, not a mercy. So actually isn't going as bad as I thought it would go. I probably could have come down peacefully. I'm gonna go invisible here. Maybe get the jump on him. The invisibility helps out a lot with the Arbiter. I don't use it enough. I should use it more. I'm out of ammunition. Looks like we're going in. Okay, I saw that guy with a carbine. Let's grab that. That has never let me down. So that starts the elevator, but I don't see the elevator. Oh, okay, I see. So it starts when I push that, and then I need to jump on top of it, I'm guessing? Maybe? Please don't do a terminal, Average Joe. Don't do it. Okay, yeah, that's what I need to do, because now it's in place. So push the button, jump on top. Okay, makes sense. I just missed the cue. All good. There's flood everywhere. Of course there is. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run. 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 Okay. That's a whole heaping mess down there. Let's check our back, make sure we don't get ambushed. Oh, there's a bunch of sentinels. This is gonna go real bad real quick. Again, it's going swimmingly. I know the area I died on, and I will point that out when we get there, because I cut out about 15 minutes of gameplay. But now we've caught up to the guy. I hope you're ready for what I would consider to be the most action-packed flight sequence in this game. So he's laying it on heavy here. We hop into our little Banshee here. And it's like, now we're gonna chase him down. Remember how last episode we chased down the ship and we were following it and everything, and it was pretty cool? Let me show you what this entails. Are you ready? Hold on to your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen. That was it. So it's a little less dramatic from what they're showing on screen there, but essentially the same thing happened, right? You saw it. You saw the gameplay. That's exactly what I did as the Arbiter. You can't even challenge it. I mean, it was 1 for 1. Now that we're here, do we not take on that guy? I thought we took on that guy. I thought that was the first thing we did. No, we take him on at the end, I think. So we need to make our way through the ship. There's going to be a hard cut here in a minute. I promise you don't miss a whole lot. You miss like 1 room. But, yeah, I needed to cut the fat soda pop there. I forget if we even fight that guy this episode. Oh, I'm dead. We definitely don't fight that guy. There's no way I do it in under 5 minutes. And I know I have it cut because I die, but I can't think it's that quick. Let's kill this guy with the energy sword because he's going to be a 1-hit KO. Grab the new energy sword. Sort of hang out here. Take down the sentinel. Take down the sentinel. Woo, I got an achievement. Take him out. He would have definitely done us in. Okay. I don't see... There's another one. Okay. Now we definitely killed that guy this episode. I'm pretty damn sure. I feel like I'm losing my marbles. So now we have to go down into this room. Like I said, you missed the next room here, I think, due to my cut. But I promise it's 1 room over. So I went through this section of the game a handful of times. Died a handful of times and came out with the best case strategy here. So what you're going to see is average Joe approved gameplay. Okay? There you go. You can see I came back in here, so you actually didn't miss anything. Because I died and was going the wrong way. This is where I spawned. So this is how it's done. You ready? We have to make our way all the way through the previous sections that we viewed in the last couple episodes. So I go invisible here. Unfortunately, I turned uninvisible because I bounced into that guy. But you just run. That is my suggestion. Because the flood becomes so unbearable in this section. There's just so many of them. And they're just relentless little pricks. The whole time. Blow those guys up before we even get there. Okay, and I wasted my invisibility, didn't I? Yep. Okay, go, 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 go. I'm healing, I'm healing. Everything's okay. Turn invisible again. Just minimize the amount of time that you even spend with them is the strategy. Okay, hide behind this beam. Hopefully they didn't see me, because I think up here is where it actually turns horrible. Okay. Go, we're invisible. Sneak past all these bastards. Okay, now they can see me, so we need to go. We need to go. Making my way uptown. I wasted my invisibility. I should have waited till I turned the corner. Just keep going. Just keep going. In retrospect, compared to the last couple episodes I completed, this is like a cakewalk. I'm just a baby. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say we definitely have to fight this guy. He actually, in one of the coolest moments here, which I think is going to be the snippet for the episode, he tells us that they lied to us.
Who has taught you these lies?
Hey, there he is. It's the Oracle. The Oracle's going to tell us all the information we need to know.
Ask the Oracle about Halo. How they would sacrifice us all for nothing.
More questions, Mr. Pitt? I'd be happy to assist you.
So he is right. Unfortunately, that guy tried to use it to his benefit and is going to try and kill us in the meantime. But now we have to go up against an epic battle with him, which, as you could tell from the time frame, it is less than epic. He does have the cool ability to, like, make copies of himself. But if you can keep an eye on the original version and just go all out on him, he stands no chance in this fight. Like, it's a... They make it out to be this epic moment, but, like, obviously those two are the fakes. And then the guy that just is not with those two is the real one. I thought he was up there on top of the ship. But obviously those two down there are not the real guy. So he's got to be somewhere else. See, that's a little ball floating around. That's one of his copies, so don't go after that one. And that just happened to be him. So yeah, that's it for this episode. I hope you liked it. If you did, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. And we will see you all back here on the next one with episode number 6 of this series. Until then, as always, peace out, Girl Scout. And like I said, I hope you enjoyed this one. You can see the brutes are going to be a bunch of jerks here to the Arbiter, but more to come on that in the next upcoming episodes. Till then, peace out, Girl Scout.